With fall being here, winter being around the corner, there's no other beer I'd rather have than a nice, comforting stout. What is a stout? What makes it so great and comforting? Is that chocolatey taste, that coffee sensation, or is it simply just the smooth, velvety, creamy taste and the profile? Stay with me as I review a few stout selections here today and give you the best stout for every season. Welcome to One More Beer. My name is Alonso Guzman, a huge beer fanatic, where I will go over a couple beer selections here that I have today, specifically from Bell's over in Comstock, Michigan. I will review their tasting profiles, I'll review their aromas, and I'll review their overall value. My point today in this video will be to give you a clarification of what beers are worth picking up on your next trip to your local liquor store, and which beer is not worth picking up at any point, at any time. Let's begin. We're gonna start off with our Kalamazoo Stout from Bell's. Right off, when I was pouring off the beer into its cup, I could get that malty, that light nutty scent to it. Still there. It's nutty, slight coffee taste to it. I could almost imagine the tasting profile of it just by getting that aroma off of it. Let's see if it actually lives up to that scent profile that it has. It smells like a perfect taste. Let's see. That's a very smooth beer. Right off the back, I sense that very light cream. None other though. I get a little bittery taste at the end. I just got it right now. Of little coffee taste, like black coffee, and I get a little bit of nutty taste almost. I don't really want to say a little bit because it's very, very slight, but it's actually really good beer overall. Great beer. I would actually drink this on a daily. Fantastic overall, well balanced. You get a little bit of bitter coffee taste at the end. And there's a little bit of a dark chocolate taste to it as well. So it's like dark chocolate, a little bit creamy, finishing off with a little bit of a bitter coffee taste. It's actually really good beer. Great job. Definitely recommend this selection. Now, starting off with the beer. It is a beer that's going to be light for you, so you could definitely drink off a couple different beers and have this at the end, or you may have this in the beginning and then just drink nothing but this beer. Overall, it's standing at 6% alcohol. So overall, great selection. Great job, Bell's. Let's go on to the next. This is going to be our Expedition Stout by Bell's. It's a Russian Imperial Stout. With that being said, I could already tell this is going to be a high alcoholic beer. Russian Imperial Stout. That's going to be a strong alcohol by volume beer. Right off the back, if I turn around and see the label, I'm looking at 10.5 ABV. I think I know what to expect off of this. It's gonna be a rough night if I drink a full case of this. But let's get that aroma scent going. A little nutty acidic scent to it. Now let's dive in, let's taste the beer and see how it actually tastes. Whew. I actually recommend this beer a lot. This is a fantastic beer. Damn, it's fantastic. So yeah, definitely you get that little light malty taste, a little bit of chocolate, it leads onto that alcoholic pungent bitterness, and then kind of softens up with a little bit of a creamy taste at the end. Fantastic finish. Wow. And I'm getting that creamy taste at the end of the palate. I don't know how they did this, but great job. Jeez, for real, give it a hands. Because that Expedition Stout is definitely going to be in my list going on forward. If I want a great stout for one day occasion, because it's too strong to have 3 of these beers in one sitting, I'm definitely gonna pick up Expedition Stout. Great beer. Overall, the price is higher. This is the highest priced beer of them all. But for that price and that experience, I will definitely pay that high price tag, especially for a holiday beer, or whether it may be a special occasion. It's great tasting beer. Let's head on to our special cream stout. Let's see what that is all about. Special cream stout, overall, I see that sweet stoutness in it right underneath. That sweet stout. Turn it around. 6.1 alcohol by volume. It's going to be right around the same realms as the Kalamazoo Stout, our standard alcohol by volumes when it comes down to our stout selections, and that's usually across the board. Let's give it a try. Let's get that scent off of that aroma off of that beer, and see what we could pick off of it. Yep. A little nutty. I get that malty smell, like light creamy almost. But overall, since it smells a little light. Okay, this beer is definitely sweet. I taste the sweetness right on top. Now, it's not like a huge sweetness on it, but you could tell as opposed to every other beer, especially that Expedition Stout. That Expedition Stout was not sweet. Special double cream stout by Bell's is going to be more on the sweet side. You get a little bit of that sweet profile in the beginning of that sip of the actual beer, and then it kind of leads on to like a creamy sensation. There isn't really much to this beer, to be completely honest with you. Overall, I wouldn't pick this up. Now, regarding the price, I mean, it is a little bit like higher than the Kalamazoo Stout, definitely higher than the Guinness Stout Draught. But in this price range, to be completely honest with you, I wouldn't recommend this special double cream stout. I would not. I would recommend something from Guinness or something from a different brewery. At this point, I'll go for a Kalamazoo Stout every single time over our special double cream stout. This is just an underwhelming taste, very thin, not much to it. It's just the key word here is going to be underwhelming. It's not something that you want to pick up, especially on a late afternoon after work and you just want to go home and get a nice tasting refreshing beer that's going to be there to comfort you, which to me, my experience, stout is the perfect example for a comforting beer. It's light, tastes like coffee. I'm a huge coffee fanatic, at least some of these stouts are, and it just embraces you. It almost like, kind of cheers you up after a long day. Like, it's okay, everything can be better. Just that comfort from it, just that comfort taste. You don't get those hops that you get off of IPAs, which is nice. It's relaxing, You get to enjoy your time at home, sip some stouts, and relax. And that's my point being, this holiday season, stout is definitely the way to go, especially with everything being chaotic, especially during this time now. But nonetheless, let's go over to our next selection. This is going to be our Guinness Draught. Everybody knows Guinness. Everybody's had Guinness if they're even interested in going into that craft brewery or trying even different selections of beers. Yeah, I've had Guinness before. This is definitely going to be one of those light coffee scent, light chocolatey scent. When you taste it, it's creamy. I actually love this beer. It's creamy. It almost seems watered down compared to the other selections that I had, especially Expedition Stout. Because the Expedition Stout was just an overall robust beer, for sure. Guinness, even though it does taste a little watered down, you get those profiles of being a creamy coffee, that light chocolatey taste on that stout. It's a staple of stouts. If you've never had a stout before, I recommend starting off with Guinness. First of all, the value is there. You could pick up a 6-pack off of your local Jewel Osco. You could pick up a 6-pack or 8-pack on the cans off of Target, Walmart, wherever you go. You could find this beer wherever you go, and it's at a great value, great cost. So with that being said, for like $9.99 for a 6-pack or $9.99 for an 8-pack, whatever sale they may be running, it's a great selection to start off your stout journey. But Guinness, it's definitely going to be that light staple like I said, taste watered down. First, great beginner beer to start off with. Now, let's go off of by which would I recommend overall, all the selection. Go ahead, pick this up over Guinness, pick this up over Double Cream Stout, and potentially you could pick this up over Expedition Stout as well. This costs about $10.99 or $11 at Jewel. You could pick up a 6-pack for a great value basically, and you get 6 of those with a great fantastic taste. Does not taste watered down. It has a great flavor profile on it. Recommend this over Guinness, recommend this over Double Stout. I could potentially recommend this over the Expedition, especially if you're looking to drink a couple of beers in a day, not just one. Expedition Stout, great experience. Recommend it for the experience. This is great taste, robust, very flavorful. This is definitely going to be my top contender. Flavor is there, everything's there. Price a little high, but if you like to try a beer journey, you won't go wrong with Expedition. But Kalamazoo Stout is a safe route out. Great beer. You'll definitely enjoy this.